guys, it's Kaki. It's been 17 weeks since I had gastric bypass the day before Thanksgiving. And it has been a crazy busy week, all in a good way. My husband had cataract surgery, his second eye, last Friday. And if any of y'all have been through that or had a loved one who did, or really any kind of surgery, it makes for a long morning at the hospital. So I got these little metal Lunchable containers on Amazon and I packed myself an adult Lunchable. I put cottage cheese, a boiled egg, some berries, other things in it. And that way I had that to snack on until he was released. So that really helped those long hours of waiting at the hospital. Everything went fine with his surgery. We're so glad that it's behind him. Also had a lot of dinners out this week. On Saturday, I had lunch out with a friend that we try to get together about once a month. I had I'll put a picture of it in here, the tuna poke bowl. I think I had that the last time we went out to eat. It's so good. This was the appetizer. Ask them to substitute the chips that came with it for cucumber slices. And it was so good. Took about half of it home, but it was just wonderful to be able to sit and talk and not be dominated by thoughts of food. Sunday evening, I had dinner out with a couple of friends. This was at a seafood restaurant. I think you can see a pattern. I love seafood in Nashville. Had oysters as my entree. Did have a vodka martini, which I drank very slowly over the course of a couple of hours. Just had one, tolerated it well, really couldn't feel any effects of it. I think that goes back to drinking it slowly and limiting myself to one. Then last evening, my friend and then another friend and a coworker and I went to a benefit performance at Nashville City Winery for Inclusion, Tennessee. It was a fabulous night of so much talent, and they, of course, have a restaurant there so you could eat while you were watching the performance. We had a whipped feta and hummus appetizer. We were able to get it half and half with pita chips and then the other half with vegetables like carrots and celery and cucumbers for me to have. For dinner, for my main course, I had the meat and cheese board, which wasn't able to eat a whole lot of, but goes to show you that if you ask, most restaurants will do what they can to make changes to accommodate you. I did run into one restaurant a few weeks ago who wouldn't. I won't be back. But, if you ask for something reasonable, most of the time they will be able to help you. And, I talk about these events this past week and being able to go out and have fun with my friends because I know one of my biggest fears, as I've said before surgery, was not being able to get out and enjoy life. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to eat regular food at restaurants, that I would be limited to eating soft foods forever and maybe even, God forbid, get sick during dinner. And, I'm actually enjoying these meals out more, I think, that I used to because I'm very selective in what I eat. Although everywhere I've been able to find something. But I'm selective in what I eat and I am not so focused on the food now. Before, the food, well, I still love food. I love the taste of food. I'm a big foodie. But before, all I could think about was, oh, God, that's good. Oh, I want more. And now I'm able to enjoy the food, but what I think of as a more healthy way. I'm able to enjoy the food, but even more so, I'm able to enjoy what's going on around me and the company. So, if you're in that pre op period or the immediate post op period, I hope the same thing for you. I hope that when you get through this and after those initial few weeks, that you're able to do the same. Whatever it is that you enjoy, that is your why for doing this, I hope that you're able to do it and truly enjoy it. Not be confined by your body, not have to worry like I did. I mean, before I went out to eat, I Googled the restaurant. I looked at pictures that people had posted to see what the seating was like. Worried about, is it all booths? Am I going to be able to fit? If it's chairs, is it going to be a chair that I'm going to be reasonably comfortable in? I remember years ago when I went on a vacation to Myanmar. This was probably 3 years ago. I remember we went to a winery, had dinner afterwards. They served us dinner, and they had little, like outdoor, we were on a patio, outdoor plastic chairs. And I noticed they kind of guided me towards a specific seat, and they had double stacked the chairs. I guess out of concern that one wouldn't hold me. And nobody said anything. I didn't say anything, but how embarrassing. And, they were, I guess, trying to keep me safe and not trade it out, or they may not have had another chair. But, it's good to know that I don't have to worry about things like that anymore. And I think that all of us who are obese, we've had an experience like that. So, anyway, there's another big why for me besides being able to go out and enjoy is not to worry about things like that. I have had some of that old shoulder pain creep back in this week, and I have not been as active as I would have liked. So hopefully next week that's something I'll be able to do. One of the this goes to show you, the simple things in life make me happy. One of the things this week that I have really liked, I have a new water bottle. It is the Zulu brand. I got it on Amazon. It holds about 24, 26 ounces. What I like so much about it is it keeps everything so cold, and it has this top that you cover up between drinks. I work in healthcare I don't have any problem drinking out of straws anymore, but with the water container or bottle that the top is exposed all the time, and I'm kind of rolling between rooms, it's a little ick factor of what kind of bacteria and who's brushing up against my water bottle. And it's so easy. It's kind of a one-handed thing. So this has like been one of my highlights of the week. Oh, but I did get together some more clothing that I can't wear anymore, and especially some bras, and gave it away to somebody who I thought would be able to use it. That's a big, good feeling to be able to kind of clear out your closet and say goodbye to that. So, anyway, how has this week been? As far as my journey, it has been great. I had a great loss this week. This week, I have lost 3.8 pounds. I was really concerned about it because I haven't been able to be as active, and I've had a few good weeks of weight loss. I always worry. I know the weight is just one measure, but I was concerned that maybe I wouldn't have as good of a loss this week. Anyway, that puts me down, a total of 75.4 pounds since the beginning of my journey, which would be my 2-week liquid pre-op diet. I had my surgery the day before Thanksgiving, I think it was 11/23/22. Since then, I am down 60.6 pounds. So 17 weeks since surgery, down 60.6 pounds. And then when you throw in that 2-week pre-op, puts me down 75.4 pounds. I'm very happy with those results. And like I said, weight is just one measure, but darn, it feels good. So, anyway, I hope everybody has a fabulous week. Got another busy week coming up, and hopefully it will go well. Bye, everybody. See you soon.